Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into WBON TV's Live at 5 newscast, where every local story starts here. I'm Michael Watkins, and today on Live at 5, we set the stage for election night and hear from Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger on the low turnout of voters today. Plus, one local organization wins an award, the unfortunate passing of Powell County Judge Executive, and a federal fugitive found in Laurel County. All that plus more news, local sports, and weather coming up here today on Live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, a shock for Powell County residents this election day and for friends and family of James Anderson, former Powell County Judge Executive. Anderson was killed this morning in a construction accident in Jackson County. Anderson was reportedly unloading a truck on the construction site of the new Jackson County Middle School when he fell from the truck while unloading what's being described as a concrete manhole. The accident occurred around 10:30 this morning. He was rushed to the London St. Joseph Hospital, where Laurel County Coroner Doug Bowling pronounced him dead on arrival at 11:25. Anderson's body has been sent to the medical examiner in Frankfort for an official cause of death. Anderson was only 48 years old and had recently left the Powell County Judge Executive's office at the end of December after serving several years as county judge. The Hearn Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements, which are incomplete at this time. Well, Kentucky is wrapping up its Democratic and Republican primary for the presidential election this afternoon. 10 polling locations remain open in Madison County for in-person voting until 6 p.m. tonight. Of course, if you are in line, you will always be permitted to vote, even if it is past 6 p.m. However, judging from the voter turnout statistics from today, that is unlikely to be a problem. We'll have more on that later in the newscast. There are also several local elections and things of interest in our area on the ballots today. Tonight at 6 p.m., you can tune into our coverage on WBON TV 9 as our live election team will bring you that again at 6 p.m. tonight on WBON TV. You can also listen on 100.7 The Coyote. Well, while today was election day, it was a beautiful day out, and Gwendolyn and I have switched roles today. She is down at Tasty Tuesdays, where there's always food, fun, and entertainment. Let's check in with Gwendolyn down at Irvin McDowell Park. Gwen, how's the weather out there today?
Thanks, Michael. Man, I think that you got the short end of the straw this week. I am out here at the beautiful Tasty Tuesday, and the weather, oh my goodness, it is amazing. You're stuck in that studio. You know, I've been thinking about this, and all these weeks you've been coming down and doing this Tasty Tuesday report, and I've been at the studio, and not one time did I get anything delivered back after. So I'm going to take a look around tonight, see all this good food, and I'm going to come back to the studio and tell you all about it, because you are absolutely missing out this week. Lots of great things going on right down here at Tasty Tuesday. Tonight, the musical guest will be John's Ukulele Cafe. That is already getting started down here with lots of great food. Here behind me, you see Piggin' Out is here. We've also got Colmate El Guito, fully loaded. We've got the Tequeria Don Max, the Piggin' Out. Travelin' Tom's Coffee is here if you're in the mood for a little coffee. Beverly Ann's Cookie Truck, a little sweet tooth tonight. Come out and check out that food truck. Also, of course, we've always got Dreaming Creek Brewery as well as Chenault Vineyards. Y'all, you've been out all day. It's election day. You're stressed out. This is a great opportunity to come out and relax, get your voting out of the way, and then come on down here to Irvin McDowell Park and enjoy the outdoors and some of this great food down here. For a couple of weeks there, the park was closed. That is back up. This is a family event tonight. Bring the kids, bring a chair, hang out and enjoy it. We're going to have Sam in the Weather Center here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a look at the forecast, but I'm telling you right now, it looks like we are smooth sailing all the way through this afternoon. Looks like the weather is going to be absolutely amazing. Again, lots of great vendors. Got a sweet tooth, you got that covered. Want some Chenault Vineyards, we've got that covered. Also, lots of great food and activities all night long. Come on out and enjoy John's Ukulele Cafe. Michael, like I said, I think you got the bad end of this deal. An absolutely beautiful day out here at Tasty Tuesdays. Have fun back in the studio. Maybe I'll come back. We'll see what's going on. Back to you, Michael.
Well, now, again, there's a reason for that. I know that if I bring you food back, I will not be reimbursed. So let's keep this trend going. Maybe next week we can trade places again. I'll get my own food. And maybe if you bring me something tonight, I can return the favor next week. While we were checking in with Grin, we do have news coming into the newsroom. A boil water advisory has been issued for the residents of Oakland Avenue from Main Street to Linden Street due to a fire hydrant replacement project. Again, a boil water advisory has been issued for the residents of Oakland Avenue from East Main to Linden Street due to a fire hydrant replacement project. So keep that in mind, and if you need some tips on that, use our friend Google on perhaps what you should be doing to boil your water in before use. The maintenance team at the Richmond Housing Authority has been honored with the 2024 Kentucky Housing Authority Maintenance Staff of the Year Award. Their exceptional teamwork, creativity, and proactive approach have earned them this recognition. The Richmond Housing Authority Executive Director Jessica Strong commended the team for their problem-solving abilities and dedication to serving residents. Notably, their innovative ideas have led to significant improvements in occupancy rates, while their initiative in pest control has resulted in noticeable enhancements. Strong also emphasized the team's positive attitude, cooperative work culture, and commitment to resident satisfaction as key factors in their success. This award acknowledges the team's outstanding contributions and underscores their ongoing efforts to improve living conditions for residents. We'll step aside for our first commercial break here on Live at 5. We have a lot more to get to. The weather was a little bit warmer today, but still, we'll take this sunshine as we prepare to wrap up the end of spring, get ready for summer. School is almost out, so we'll check in and see what the weather looks like for the end of the week. And we'll hear from Kenny Barger. Election day today. What was that turnout? When I spoke to Kenny earlier, it wasn't what we expected it to be, a very low turnout today. So we'll hear from him on those numbers as well when we come back here on WBON TV Live at 5.
A day of health, wellness, community, and fun. White House Clinic's second annual Wellness in the Woods, a free community event, will take place at the Berea Pinnacles, located at 2047 Big Hill Road on Saturday, June 1st from 10 to 2. Enjoy free food, health education, community resources, and interactive kids activities, all in the beauty of the Pinnacles. Take advantage of free health screenings, catch up on vaccines, and connect with friends. Join White House Clinics to celebrate health, wellness, and our communities.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
When the possibility for severe weather is a threat, it pays to have an expert on your side. Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration want you to know that your home is their top priority. When the storms have left you with more questions than answers, Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration is there to walk you through the process and offer free roof inspections and estimates. From wind and hail, fire and smoke damage, commercial and residential. Trust Kentucky Roofworks and Restoration. Like them on Facebook to learn more.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Back here on WBON TV, live at 5, Michael Watkins here with you on this Tuesday, Election Day edition. And the weather today was a little bit warmer out there, a little bit of clouds in the sky, but an absolutely beautiful day outside. I'm sure Gren is still down there enjoying some tasty Tuesdays. Let's check in with Sam Wright as we near the end of the week. We wrap up the school year. Sam, what can we expect as we head to the end of the week?
And folks, get ready for a bumpy ride. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of the sunshine here today. We have a front that's moving in as we head through our Wednesday. That's going to lead to numerous thunderstorms. It's going to stall out over us, and we'll have multiple rounds each day, basically, for the next 7 days. Now, timing things out, current model data suggests Monday may be the driest for Memorial Day. We have a slight risk of severe storms with this first round into our Wednesday. As that front sags south, we could have some damaging wind gusts out of some of the cells that develop. So that's going to be almost exclusively the threat level, is with wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. So again, that's straight line winds, not expecting things to be tornadic with these storms. Might have a little bit of hail. Looking at the forecast model then, trying to time things out, looks like into the afternoon, we'll have the arrival of that front. And again, each day we're going to be contending with that. So that's kind of Wednesday evening and a Wednesday overnight. Here we are Thursday. I just want to show you now over the next 7 days what we're expected for rainfall. So when we combine each of these rounds of storms, the model's kicking out anywhere from 3 to possibly 5 inches of rain over the area. 3 inches in the yellow. When we get into the oranges, that's up to 5 inches of rain. So that's pretty heavy. We'll have to, there could be even some flash flooding concerns there. Low temperatures out the door will be in the upper 60s. Should have a drier start here on our morning. And then daytime high up to around 80 degrees with those thunderstorms arriving. And we'll see those kind of continue on, maybe even into Thursday morning. We'll have breaks in between each round, kind of moving south a little bit into the evening Thursday, then bouncing back north here Friday and Saturday. So multiple rounds for the next 7 days, it looks like. Maybe on Wednesday or Thursday of next week, things will dry out as high pressure finally builds in.
Thanks, Sam. Folks, don't forget, for weather all the time, you'll find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page or visit WBONTV.com. And Sam, I'm sure that's not the words the kiddos were looking forward to as they wrap up the school year. Well, WBON caught up with Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger earlier today to discuss some of the early voting numbers here locally. Barger also spoke with us on some improvements being made at the clerk's office to improve the voting experience. And with more on that, and the very busy man today, here is WBON TV's Gage Hill with Kenny Barger.
Today is the day that determines who will be on the ballot come this November. Hopeful candidates and voters will be monitoring the final vote tallies of the primaries as they come in later this evening. While the big race this election cycle is for the office of the President of the United States, there are numerous local races that are heating up as well. In Madison County, the Republican Party will decide whether Darrell Billings or incumbent Bill Wesley will run as the state representative of the 91st District. 89th District State Representative Timmy Truitt also faces a challenge from Idalia Holland for his place on the ballot later this year. Madison County Clerk Kenny Barger spoke with us earlier today about how the early voting turnout looked locally.
For early voting, the 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before today, we had 1,843 folks vote at the 6 locations we had open. We had about 450 mail-in absentee ballots and only about 40 folks that came in and voted in-person absentee. So it's been a really light turnout for early.
According to the State Board of Elections, Madison County has nearly 75,000 registered voters. Earlier today, Barger told us that the turnout just for Election Day was 2,274 votes, roughly 3% of the county's eligible voting population. The county clerk also told WBON that he expected closer to 5,000 to 6,000 total votes being cast by the time the polls close this evening. The statewide turnout was predicted earlier this year to only reach about 15%, per the Office of the Secretary of State. Despite the low turnout numbers, Clerk Barger says his office is always looking at ways to improve the voting process.
We're making several changes with the poll books that will streamline that a little more, so it'll be a little faster to check folks in, because that's where our bottleneck has been, is the check-ins. We've added a clerk. That's for a person that checks people in. We've added a clerk at every location now for this race, and if we can get enough people, we'll add another one. So that means there'll be at the busier locations, there'll be 6 people checking in voters, which before on the last cycle we had 3. So that's where we're trying to get it more efficient, and that way people can get in and out more quickly and the lines move faster.
Stay tuned to WBON for the coverage of the 2024 primary election returns beginning at 6 p.m. tonight. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, and thanks to Kenny Barger for taking the time out of his day. And I'm sure we'll be talking to him more as we go throughout the rest of this spring and summer and getting ready for the big election in November. Don't forget about our election coverage coming up at 6 o'clock tonight as well. But for now, let's step aside for another commercial break. Dawson Rule will join us with a sports update from district tournament games last night and more in the local sports world. That'll be on the other side of this break on WBON TV Live at 5.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Watch The Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as the Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV, Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
We're back here on WBON TV, live at 5, and sports anchor Dawson Rule is set to join us with an update of the district tournament games last night and a preview of tonight's district championship for baseball and softball. We'll also hear one of the speeches from the Madison County Sports Hall of Fame. So let's check in with Dawson on today's Sports Update.
It's district championship game day here in Madison County. After some battles in the district openers last night, the baseball and softball games tonight are going to be for the 44th district crown. The two teams, of course, will be Madison Central and Madison Southern, playing in both sports, with the Eagles as the tournament's host. Over on the baseball side, the game will start at 6, and for softball, 6:15. Of course, last night's opening matchups for district were fun, although there were blowouts in favor of the Eagles and Indians. Here's some of the game moments from our broadcast from those matchups.
3-0, Guerrera hit. That's a base hit. Going home. 4-0, Madison Central, Guerrera with the single. Though, can Model get out of this tough inning? Hit on by Riley Harris. And off the fence. Almost a home run there. Guerrera's going home. She's going to score. 5-0, Lady Indians. Double for Riley Harris.
Blow this wide open. They come into this game second in the region. Single up the middle there is going to score at least one. Going to try to get the runner at third, and he's going to slide in safe. And leadoff hitter Landon Broadus will advance to second. A 3-1 game.
Hack nails that one. Fair, just fair. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Cassidy to second. Cassidy's going to third. A triple for Cassidy. Hack sliding. Well, okay, 15, so good hit there. 1 run scores, 2 runs are going to score, and it's going to be a double. It's going to be a triple. Opportunity for the team here. Hit on.
Hard hit by Eastep. That one's going to get down, and as we said, Dawson, drive in some runs. 1 run will score. 2 of them will come in, and it is now 13-0.
You called it right there.
3 times in a season, and I know they're hungry for that win against their inter-county rivalry, Madison Central.
Bunt single there from Walker Markham. Gets the run in, got the RBI.
Model and Berea's teams both had their seasons in last night. Southern and Central get a chance to compete in region regardless of tonight's results. I'll be live on site for both games, posting highlights to the WBON TV Facebook page. Stay tuned there. There's a new AAU track and field club in Richmond this year. This club really focuses in on elementary school athletes who are up and coming in the Richmond area. For many of the athletes, it was their first time competing, so let's see the results from their latest competition. Micah Lewis placed 3rd in the state in shot put with a throw of 20-8, receiving a medal. Zayden Harvey placed 4th in the state in turbo jav, 9th in shot put, and 24th in the 100-meter. Ariana Nicely placed 8th in the 200-meter, 9th in the 100-meter, and 20th in the 400-meter. Olathe Swegman got 8th in turbo jav, 18th in shot put, and competed in the 200-meter. Declan Vanderhorst placed 9th in 400-meter, 12th in 800-meter, and 17th in 1600-meter. Sakai DeShields scored 16th in long jump, 17th in 100-meter, and 20th in 200-meter. Zaquaria Pelt got 15th in 200-meter, competed in 100-meter, and long jump. Lake Mullins got 17th in shot put and competed in 100 and 200-meter. Elijah Blaylock placed 25th in 400-meter and competed in 100 and 200-meter. Parker May competed in 100-meter and 200-meter. Also, Ezekiel Tabor, he competed in the 100-meter and the 200-meter. Mason Wimple competed in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and the 400-meter race. Alyssa Pelfrey competed in long jump, 100-meter, and 200-meter. This is for the Kentucky Golden Eagles track team here in Richmond. Congratulations to all those runners on your great competition. The Madison Middle Lady Panthers B team won the district championship 9-5 last night over ECMS. With a quick recap of the game, Madeline Drury for Madison Middle pitched 4 innings of relief for the B team, only surrendering 5 hits and 1 run. Willow Smith surrendered 3 hits with 4 runs early. The hitters did their part to help, though, drawing 8 walks during the game. Madeline Drury and Brendan Short were both walked twice. Marley Crace secured 5 runs on 2 hits for her team, which was huge in the winning effort. Crace had an impressive triple to start, bringing in 3 of those runs. Shout out to this up-and-coming bunch of softball stars at the Madison Middle B team, who just won districts. Congrats from the WBON-TV sports crew. That's going to be all for today's Sports Report. Thanks for tuning in, and this is also with Madison County's sports coverage.
Richmond has its very own TV station, WBON-TV Channel 9, featuring 4 new TV channels of programming. Our primary station, 9.1, is available over the air with an antenna on all area cable systems, Roku, and our live player at WBONTV.com. You'll love the local sports and other local programming, including the only local newscast for the greater Richmond area, live at 5 daily. Find out more at WBONTV.com.
Hey y'all, it's Josh
and Greg from Hicks & Funson Kentucky Lawyers.
We are happy to be official sponsors for the Lexington Legends in the 2024 season.
I, for one, am happy about the name and mustache coming back.
So if life throws you a curveball, hire local injury lawyers. Hire Hicks & Funson.
You can find us at the Legends Ballpark this season, online at honestfearless.com, or call 859-777-7000.
Go Legends!
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9. Where every local story starts here.
We're back here to wrap up WBON TV Live at 5. Michael Watkins filling in for Grendelin today. We do want to remind you about our election night coverage coming up in about 30 minutes or so. Still plenty of time to stop by Tasty Tuesdays, grab you some food, and get back home in plenty of time to check out the election returns coming your way tonight from 6 to 7 on WBON TV, streaming here on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. And you can also check us out on 100.7 The Coyote. Do want to remind you real quick about the season passes available for Paradise Cove. You can check those out on the Richmond Parks and Recreation Facebook page and website. They will open up on Memorial Day, so it's right around the corner. A good time to celebrate the opening of the pool on Monday. That'll do it for us, folks. Thanks for joining us here on WBON TV Live at 5.